Let's make this crispy potato pastry. What do we need for the dough? For this economical dough, I have a quarter bag of flour, 1 cup measuring 220 milliliters, which equals 500 grams of flour. Add a pinch of salt and gradually add tap water until the dough becomes soft and pliable. Put it in a blender, then add a medium spoonful of room temperature margarine. Mix it into the dough, let it rest for 5 minutes covered. After resting, I divided it into 12 balls, brushed them with butter and oil, covered them, and let them rest for half an hour. After resting, we'll flatten them like we do with samosas using margarine and oil. I mixed butter and oil, but you can use just oil or butter alone if you prefer. I folded them this way, placed them on the tray, brushed more fat on top, covered them, and let them rest for an hour. For the stuffing, as I mentioned, I have 2 ingredients, 2 tablespoons of cheese, some parsley, garlic, and I added tomatoes. You can add oil if you prefer. You can make them in a large batch or make smaller grape leaf sized ones. After the dough has rested, I open it up, add the filling, sprinkle more cheese on top, and fold it this way. Place them on a tray, brush with oil, egg yolk, and a bit more cheese. I baked them at 180 degrees until they turned golden brown on the bottom, then from the top, and this is the result. They came out crispy and Today I'll share with you some easy and simple bread patties recipe, so stay tuned everyone. You must try this recipe. Stay with us for this recipe. Enjoyable viewing for everyone. For the filling, first I have some corn and some parsley. I used 2 small cans this time, 1 spicy and 1 mild. Your filling will be absolutely wonderful. We'll also add half a package of tartared cheese. I used half a box of cheese, then mix everything until well combined. This filling makes delicious appetizers. Now take a medium-sized circular cutter and press in the middle to create this shape. Then stuff them here with burger cheese, add the filling and also add more burger cheese. Next, cover with another layer of dough and gently press with your hand. Seal the edges well, then dip them in egg and continue this process with the entire batch. Finally, heat some oil in a pan. Once hot, reduce the heat, add the appetizers and flip them until they turn golden brown. Then place them on paper towels to absorb excess oil. They look amazing and turn out perfectly crispy. So that was our recipe for today. I hope you enjoy it. Try them as I said. I'm sure you'll love them. Serve with soup for a perfect combination. Wishing you good health. Don't forget to share the video and leave your comments. With you in a new and very different way. Let's get started with the recipe. For the dough, we need 1½ cups of fine flour, a small teaspoon of sugar, a small teaspoon of bread yeast, a small teaspoon of salt, and 2 large tablespoons of oil. Mix the ingredients together and then knead the dough with warm water or warm milk until you get a soft dough. Let it rest a bit, then cover it and leave it for about half an hour until it doubles in size. After the dough has risen, flatten it with the help of flour into a rectangular shape. Cut it as shown in the video. Take whatever molds you have in the size you want and coat them with oil. Then we'll wrap the dough around them and shape them nicely using this method. Next, beat an egg and brush it on the dough, then sprinkle with sesame seeds. After preparing all pieces, put them in the oven with the top heat on until they get a golden color, about 15 minutes, then turn off the heat. Let's blend our chicken and see the results in just seconds. I also added some fried potatoes to the chicken. For the sauce, I have a couple of eggs and a cup of milk, and I have a couple of large spoonfuls of cheese, and that's the sauce the chicken will cook in. I took the mixer and added the chicken and potato mixture, blended them together, and look at our dough here. After it turned golden brown, I added some stuffing and also some Tart cheese, which I highly recommend for Ramadan. It's really delicious. I added more stuffing and poured some sauce on top, then put them back in the oven at 180 degrees. I let them cook for about 10 minutes, then turned off the heat, and finally garnished with cherry tomatoes, mayonnaise, and parsley. The result was impressive, as I mentioned. Serve them with soup this Ramadan for an amazing meal, and I don't need to tell you about the cheese.